Question number 1. The crazed destruction wrought by the cyclone and the surge of the ocean continued for the next dash. Ask.
Correct response. 36 hours is the most accurate answer.
Question number 2. Then they deputed the dash to lie in the sand left by the waters around the shelter with these utensils on their stomachs to communicate to the passing helicopters that they were hungry.
Great thinking. Children is the right choice.
Question number 3. What are the things which could be used by youngsters to help overcome any adversity?
Bravo. All is the answer. Question number 4. My father dash. Get up early at the weekends.
Nicely done. Doesn't is a solid answer.
Question number 5. Dash the library open at 9:30. Great job. Does is the accurate answer.
Question number 6. How did Prashant reach his village?
You chose both, and it is correct.
Question number 7. What kind of a person was Prashant?
Solid response. All is a valid choice.
Question number 8. Who faced the fury of the storm?
Well done. All is the right choice. Question number 9. He dash after the balloon.
Strong choice. Runs is the right answer.
Question number 10. My dad is dash now.
Clear logic. Your choice, sleeping is sound and 100% true.
Question number 11. The coconut trees that had fallen down on the houses did huge damage and had little benefit. True or false? Correct. Falstag's literature section is the right answer. Question number 12. Prashant anxiously scanned the motley, battered group. What is the closest antonym of the word motley?
Valid point. Uniform tags vocabulary section is true.
Question number 13. After the destruction wrought by the cyclone, the surge of the ocean continued for how many hours?
Good job. Your answer 36 hours works well here.
Question number 14. What did Prashant and the others eat while they were stuck on the rooftop of his friend's house?
Excellent choice. Coconuts is the right answer. Question number 15. What did Prashant equip himself with before he started his expedition back to his village? Ooh. Well picked. Sturdy stick is the correct answer. Question number 16. Where did young Prashant decide to go to look for his family when he reached his village?
Smart pick. Red Cross Shelter is the correct choice.
Question number 17. He persuaded the dash to start working in the food for work program started by an NGO.
Exactly. Women make sense and it is right choice. Question number 18. Heavy and incessant rain filled the darkness dash. What is the meaning of incessant? You got it. Your choice non-stop is right.
Question number 19. What are the things which could be used by youngsters to help overcome any adversity?
Right choice. All is the best answer. Question number 20. Was it still raining after 2 days when Prashant decided to return to his village? Nice work. You chose no and it is correct.
Question number 21. How many houses have been washed away at Prashant's village due to the cyclone?
Good thinking. 96 is the right answer. Question number 22. Heavy and incessant rain. What is the closest meaning of the word incessant?
Excellent. Continuous is a brilliant choice.
Question number 23. Use the correct tense to fill the blank. She said that she helped me.
Smart move. Would is an accurate answer.
Question number 24. State whether true or false. Johnsy took the old ivy leaves as her lifeline.
On track. True is the correct answer.
Question number 25. While Prashant was crossing the flooded road, what was floating towards him?
You're right. Corpses is the correct answer.
Question number 26. What was the name of the Ingo program Prashant made the widows engage in?
Right again. Food for work is a valid answer.
Question number 27. Which word is closest to gruesome?
Perfect. Macabre is the correct choice.
Question number 28. Whom did Prashant meet first when he reached his village from Ersama?
Sharp thinking. His maternal grandmother is the right choice. Question number 29. After how many years of his mother's death did Prashant go to Ersama?
Nice selection. 7 is the correct and valid answer.
Question number 30. How much distance did Prashant cover while going back to his village?
Well reasoned. 18 kms is the correct choice.
Question number 31. Approximately, how many people were there in the Red Cross shelter? Excellent. 2500 tags literature section is a brilliant choice.
Question number 32. How much distance was covered by Prashant and through floodwater?
On track. 18 kilometers is the correct answer.
Question number 33. While Prashant was preparing for his expedition, what did he carry?
You chose a wooden stick. And it is correct.
Question number 34. Who was the first person Prashant saw after reaching his village?
Right choice. None is the best answer.
Question number 35. Rent the air as people and houses were swiftly washed away. Smart pick. Screams is the correct choice.
Question number 36. Prashant prepared himself for the long trek home by arranging a...
Excellent choice. A sturdy stick is the right answer.
Question number 37. What did Sue speak when he looked at the last ivy leaf painting?
Well picked. A masterpiece is the correct answer.
Question number 38. What did the villagers make for the children who were orphaned?
Smart move. Polythene sheet shelter is an accurate answer.
Question number 39. Why are you so hungry?
Oh, I breakfast this morning. Great thinking. Didn't have is the right choice.
Question number 40. What was the level of water that flooded his friend's house?
Or nicely done. Neck deep is a solid answer.
Question number 41. Could Prashant meet his family when he reached his village?
Strong choice. No is the right answer.
Question number 42. Prashant accompanied friends of his uncle on the way.
Solid response. 2 is a valid choice.
Question number 43. Where did Behrman spend his night to make his masterpiece?
Perfect. In a heavy storm is the correct choice.
Question number 44. How old was Prashant when the cyclone hit Orissa in 1999?
Right again. 19 is a valid answer.
Question number 45.
whom did the flood victims send signals to for food help?
Correct response. Military helicopters is the most accurate answer.
Question number 46. In the dash, a dark and menacing storm quickly gathered.
You got it. Your choice evening is right.
Question number 47. Prashant has lost his mother when he was dash a years old. Great job. 12 is the accurate answer. Question number 48. What type of leaves are they talking about in the story? Good job. Your answer, old ivy leaves, works well here. Question number 49. Who provided the people the help of food on the 5th day? Sharp thinking. Military helicopter is the right choice. Question number 50. The heavy cyclone mentioned in this lesson hit Orissa in. Well done. 1999 is the right choice.
Question number 51. Prashant went to Ersama, Orissa to spend a day with his.
Bravo, friend is the answer.
Question number 52. Which one of the following is the synonym of janitor?
Nice work. You chose caretaker and it is correct.
Question number 53. How many days after were the people at the shelter fed? Well reasoned. 4 is the correct choice.
Question number 54. On the dash, day Prashant decided to go to his village.
Clear logic. Your choice third is sound and 100% true. Question number 55. How many people took shelter in the Red Cross shelter? You're right. 25 is the correct answer. Question number 56. How old was Prashant when this incident had occurred? Correct. 19 is the right answer. Question number 57. Where was Prashant when the super cyclone hit Ersama? Exactly. Ethics makes sense and it is right choice. Question number 58. Who were deputed to attract the military helicopters? Good thinking. Children is the right answer. Question number 59. Before leaving the rooftop, he equipped himself with. Valid point. A long, sturdy stick is true. Question number 60. The story is about a super cyclone in which state? Nice selection. Orissa is the correct and valid answer.
Question number 61. Prashant's expedition was dash Kanab long.
Right choice. 18 is the best answer.
Question number 62. Ersama is dash kms away from Prashant's village.
Perfect. 18 is the correct choice. Question number 63. How many lives did the Prashant's village lose? Good job. Your answer 86 lives works well here.
Question number 64. How many people were at the Red Cross shelter?
Well picked. 25 hours is the correct answer. Question number 65. What did the author forget to pack in the bag? Excellent. Boots is a brilliant choice. Question number 66. After how many days did the crowd eat a meal? Sharp thinking. 4 days is the right choice. Question number 67. Who is the author of the story The Last Leaf? Excellent choice. O. Henry is the right answer. Question number 68. What was the disaster that occurred in Orissa? Strong choice. None of these is the right answer. Question number 69. Where did Prashant find his family members? Smart pick. Red Cross shelter is the correct choice. Question number 70. How long did it rain continuously in Ersama? Nice selection. For 36 hours is the correct and valid answer.
Question number 71. We eat lunch dash at 12 o'clock on school days.
Bravo. That is the answer.
Question number 72. My father always has a dash in the morning.
Exactly. Shower makes sense and it is right choice.
Question number 73. Who all were found at the Red Cross shelter?
Great thinking. All of them is the right choice. Question number 74. Who was pressurized to part with his rice? Correct response. The merchant is the most accurate answer. Question number 75. How far is Ersama from Prashant's village? Nicely done. 18 km is a solid answer.
Question number 76. The shelter had dash crowd in the shelter?
Correct. 2500 is the right answer.
Question number 77. What calamity hit Orissa in October 1999?
You got it. Your choice cyclone is right.
Question number 78. What was Johnson's and Sue's relationship?
Smart move. Best friends is an accurate answer.
Question number 79. When does the storm hits the town Ersama?
Valid point. 1999 is true.
Question number 80. What role did the women of Calicuta play?
Solid response. Mother's role is a valid choice.
Question number 81. What was the name of the Prashant village?
Right again. Palm is a valid answer.
Question number 82. The boy kept sitting on the rooftop for.
Clear logic. Your choice 2 days is sound and 100% true.
Question number 83. They get up very early dash the morning?
Great job. In is the accurate answer.
Question number 84. Mr. Behrman used to live on which floor?
Good thinking. Ground floor is the right answer.
Question number 85. The wind's velocity was dash knups per hour.
You chose 350. And it is correct. Question number 86. In which village did Prashant live in? Nice work. You chose Palm, and it is correct.
Question number 87. Prashant lost his mother at the age of.
You're right. 12 is the correct answer.
Question number 88. Who is a bad girl according to Johnsy?
Well reasoned. Herself is the correct choice.
Question number 89. Who cleaned the filth at the shelter? Well done. Young men is the right choice.
Question number 90. In which state was Ersama locates in? On track. Orissa is the correct answer.
Question number 91. What kind of a person was a Prashant?
You're right. All is the correct answer.
Question number 92. Military helicopter came on dash day.
Good job. Your answer 5th works well here.
Question number 93. The cyclone in Orissa is called dash.
Well done. Supercyclonic storm is the right choice.
Question number 94. I will follow you wherever you dash.
Sharp thinking. Go is the right choice.
Question number 95. What was the impact of the cyclone?
Great thinking. Destruction and havoc is the right choice.
Question number 96. How did Prashant reach his village?
Well picked. Both and is the correct answer.
Question number 97. Prashant is a dash a years old boy.
Perfect. 19 is the correct choice.
Question number 98. The main character of the story is...
Valid point. Prashant is true.
Question number 99. Weathering the storm means dash.
Smart move. Surviving the storm is an accurate answer.
Question number 100. How many houses were washed away?
Exactly. 96 makes sense and it is right choice.
Question number 101. Which was a blessing in disguise?
Right choice. Coconut tree is the best answer.
Question number 102. Why did Prashant go to Ersama?
Excellent choice. To visit his friend is the right answer.
Question number 103. Who faced the fury of the storm?
Bravo. Everyone is the answer.
Question number 104. Prashant spotted his dash first.
On track. Grandmother is the correct answer.
Question number 105. When did the cyclone hit Ersama?
You chose 27 October 1999 and it is correct.
Question number 106. What are the impacts of cyclone?
Solid response. All is a valid choice.
Question number 107. What did Prashant love to play?
Right again. Cricket is a valid answer.
Question number 108. What is the name of the author?
Strong choice. Harshmander is the right answer.
Question number 109. The heavy cyclone hit Orissa in...
Well reasoned. 1999 is the correct choice.
Question number 110. What was Johnsy suffering from?
Clear logic. Your choice pneumonia is sound and 100% true.
Question number 111. I dashed up at 6:02 am every day.
You chose wake, and it is correct.
Question number 112. The wind's velocity was nearly...
You got it. Your choice 350 Clanmzeta has R is right.
Question number 113. Prashant's family was alive.
Correct. Yes is the right answer.
Question number 114. The blessing in disguise was...
Smart pick. The coconut tree is the correct choice.
Question number 115. Prashant conducted games too.
Great job. Both is the accurate answer.
Question number 116. What was their occupation?
Nicely done. Painters is a solid answer.
Question number 117. I want to dash you many books.
Nice selection. Read is the correct and valid answer.
Question number 118. How many lives were lost?
Good thinking. 86 is the right answer.
Question number 119. What calamity hit Orissa?
Correct response. Cyclone is the most accurate answer.
Question number 120. Where did the storm hit?
Excellent. Coastal town is a brilliant choice.
Question number 121. Cyclone was followed by...
You chose rain, and it is correct.
Question number 122. Who helped the orphans?
Smart pick. Widow women is the correct choice. Question number 123. Meaning of devastated?
Well picked. Destroyed is the correct answer.
Question number 124. Meaning of expedition?
Great thinking.
Journey is the right choice.
Question number 125. How old was Prashant?
Smart move. 19 years is an accurate answer.
Question number 126, meaning of incessant. Strong choice. Non-stopping is the right answer. Question number 127, meaning of carcasses.
Bravo. Animal dead bodies is the answer.
Question number 128, Prashant belongs to. Valid point. Pom is true.
Question number 129. Prashanth is from?
You're right. Palm is the correct answer. Question number 130. Ersama is a right choice. Coastal town in Orissa is the best answer.
Question number 131. How you will get all these quiz questions in PDF books format?
Correct. Contact Narayan Chengder on Facebook is the right answer.